Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. That shushing sound you hear behind me is the heater. It's snowing here. It's just a light dusting. It is a preview of snow. We're having snow, and it's so pretty. It was really pretty, too. It stopped probably about, there's still some white on the roofs. It's still cold enough for there to be, and stuff like that. But I am in the Midwest of the United States. Today is Monday, December 1st, and it is noon where I am, but on the not Pacific, Eastern Standard Time for Minecolonies team. They have been streaming for an hour on Twitch. If you're interested in seeing the developers play their game and you're coming in now, you can go to Twitch and you can watch them play. For anyone else who's watching this stream later, you can look up on Twitch and see their schedule and see, because they usually play on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays, if I'm not mistaken. So here we go. This is us. We are in Pitti Hamaalaluk, and it is pretty this morning. Let me see if I can get a better sound system here. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. So I just changed my view, and what time of day is it in? It is nighttime here. I think I'm going to go to sleep. So we have this is a Druid station, a Druid guard station here. And outside the station, we have a special little area for the Druids to have their quarters. And that special blanket is my quarters. And so I'm going to sleep, and then we'll wake up here. This is Riley's station. Riley is a peace druid. See right here we have Linda, I believe. Yes, Linda is one of 5 couriers. We actually need another. And what I think I might do is push back through here and put a second courier in here. But I need to look at the level 5 of that courier and see what it looks like. But before I do that, let me show you what we did on Twitch this morning. We went to the flatland, and I decided that I wanted to put a new house right here. But the problem with putting a new house here was that there was an oak tree underneath, and the oak tree meant that the house would have to be an oak house up in the tree. So what we did was we went to the flatlands and changed a dark oak tree from a dark oak into an oak. And we had the Tahana, the mermaid builders, come and build the level 1. This is the level 1 of this building, and when Cade is done, this is where Cade is living now. Cade is a builder. When he's done, we're going to have him upgrade this to the level 3 where everybody is at right now. So actually we're not having Cade do it. Remember? Troy doesn't have anything to do. Build options. We're going to actually have Troy come up and work on it because he doesn't have anything to do. And so it's going to say right here that Troy is working on that building. Yes. All right, so let's come this way. The reason why Cade isn't doing it is because, see all these houses here? Cade's going to work on these. This is a level 2 here, which he's going to work on when he is done working on, I think, a level 3 over here. I think he's still working on this. Let me look and see for a moment. Yes, indeed. So he's got a ton of houses over in this area to work on. So Troy is like, well, let me work on your house then, since you're working on all these other houses up here. And the reason why Troy is not helping him with those other houses is because Troy is an infrastructure builder. Brittany and Troy are both infrastructure builders, and Troy is way down here in the ground, down here. So him working on Cade's house is going to take a while, but it will keep him busy. This is Parnell in the pepper fields right here. And let's come back here to where Troy is. This is where Troy is going to be working, and this commute is going to be kind of interesting. Who's
so,
this?
What will it
Hi,
be for
Simeon.
you?
Simeon's the other farmer. We have two. Simeon's going to the cornfield. So Troy can do one of two things. He can come up this way, which is probably the way he's going to do it. He can come up to here. This is probably the fastest way. Take the elevator up from Maya's Druid station. This is a Druid peace station right here, and go through. He probably won't go through that building. He'll probably go over here to this walkway. That building, by the way, is the warehouse. And he will come down this path and go through the farmer's market right here. This is the farmer's market, and that is, it's a C name. Why can't I remember your name, Camille? I have a definite block against her name, Camille. And down here, he's going to take the elevator up. So it's going to take him to lunchtime to even get to the location. He's going to come up Cade's elevator into Cade's workshop right here, and then he's going to go over here and begin working on this building. So that's what's going to happen. And let me see what Cade is waiting for.
'Tis a fine afternoon.
I see those marks on there. So it says cut copper wall, but that is not, that's cut copper. And the material is cut copper. I made these this morning and he hasn't gotten them yet. Now it might just be a delivery situation. Let's request a pickup. And we can go to the warehouse for a second and see what happened to those ones that we made this morning on Twitch. In the last 20 minutes, I just played Minecraft and made stuff because it's fun. It's a combination of playing survival Minecraft and survival Minecolonies to make some things that are needed for the builders. So we do not have, and we will not have, a stonemason here. And so we did, that's copper. And there's the mistake. Those are copper. And we're going to take them out. We're going to make something out of them. This is sandstone. We'll see if that matches. We used the copper, we shouldn't have, when we needed cut copper. And this morning, you know, when I was doing that, I thought for sure that I looked at that properly. And there is our cut copper right here. And that's why he doesn't have those yet. Let's come here and get the cut copper. What a shame we wasted that copper. Cut copper. These are just made of copper. I could have sworn that I took the right one, but obviously I didn't, because there it is, the proof of it. So we will put this in a box at the, we'll put those copper posts and things in a shipping container and have them be sold to another city-state, and we'll do it that way. So let's come here. Let's come up, and I'm going to look for a minute, see what I have, what I'm going to do here right now. I need 6 and 24. So we need of the wall, we need 6 wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And of the vertically stripped. I'm almost sure that's correct, but now I doubt everything because I made that mistake. This oak fence goes back in the library. Let's come, this is Cade here. Let's look at this. And let's come to here. We're going to look at our tools, our tool, look at the resource. And it is vertically striped. I said stripped, but stripped has two P's. Vertically striped. And now we need the cut copper panel. Vertically striped is on the second page, and there it is, vertically striped right here. And we'll put this in, and we need 24. And there we are, 24. And let's put the cuts away, and now he will get those the way he's supposed to. And we'll take these to the, why don't I put them in my backpack for now? Because we'll take them to, actually let's not. Let me go ahead and take them back to the balloon where there are crates waiting to take things back. Let's look and see what it says that Pitti Hamaalaluk needs. Spruce, shingle, and we were waiting for spruce wood, and we need spruce wood, 2 spruce wood types to do that. So let's come here. We know we have spruce wood. We actually have a forester, a tree farmer, and we have a carpenter, a sawmill. The tree farmer is a level 3. The sawmill is a level 5, gifted by Arnaaluk, by the Tana Mermaid Nation, because it was in conflict with the tree farm. I wanted to have them, and I can show you in a minute why that was. But let's get the wood. Spruce. Let's see, where is our spruce wood? There it is. We have enough. We should have enough. Oh, I had taken it out already. Yeah. I had taken it out, and then what happened was I accidentally, let's come to the shingle. It's this type of shingle right here, and we can divide it in half. Wait, before we do anything, let's look at what she is asking for. Spruce shingle, which is spruce, and the shingle and the supports are both made out of spruce wood. So let's come to here. The shingle and the support are made out of spruce wood, and she only needs 2, and the minimum you can make is 4. So we'll put that back, and so those are there. Let's go to the, we're going to go to the balloon. It is sunset. It's a beautiful time to go to the balloon. We're going to take, oh, wow, everyone was exhausted, went to bed early. Look at this. It's only 10 o'clock at night right now. But it was a beautiful day, and I guess everyone was busy. And so we're coming down, we're walking the paths. There's Alana, she's one of the firefighters. And Alana, where are you? Let me look at Alana for a second. I don't remember whether Alana finished her degree or not. So I'm going to look for a minute and see if she did. She did not. She is very far from her degree. She's just a good druid, and she wanted to be a firefighter. But we're going to have her study. See her intelligence? That's her grades. That's not, that's a measure of grades. That's not a measure of her ability. And so this is Maya. Maya is a peace druid, along with Charlie and Riley, our 3 peace druids so far. And then we have, where was I going? Oh yeah, to the balloon. Let's go to the balloon platform. Now this is the way that we get back to Arnaaluk. And right here we can come out on the platform. And here is we're just going to load this right onto the balloon for now to return to Arnaaluk, and we'll put it into crates that will sell it to a different city state. And that is the story that we have for what we are doing. So when we first started the stream, we were looking at this, and let me show you what these look like. These are Arcologies. Let's get a build tool. Let's go to the pasture, because we have an area where we can look at stuff, and we'll see where we want to put this. We have to go beyond the border because the pasture is steampunk, and it is we don't want to interfere. We don't want to have those things showing. Let's come here. The invisible blocks that show that that is field is a part of the farmers in steampunk. Let's go to Arcology. So Arcology has in the storage, the courier, level 5 looks like this. Now we only have level 3 so far, but I just want to see what this looks like when it's done. So see, this desk is facing Riley's entrance, this part right here. And behind, we could have another one sitting with the back to, with their back to. So both chairs would be facing the same, would be facing in the opposite direction. The desks would be in the opposite direction. I think I want to try putting that in. Oh, there's one of our, I was wondering where the wolves were. Let me see who this is. Yep, that is the male wolf who doesn't have a name yet. And hopefully someone will help us name the wolf. The female wolf was named by Jellybean in chat, and her name is Sheila. And so we're going to come over here, and let's see what happens if we try and put this in this wall. So this is the balloon platform. It's gone. So the heater is done for a little bit. And let's come to here. Let's touch. Let's X. And then let's touch again right here. Storage. Courier. And there's courier. And level 5 so I can see it. And let's come to here. That looks about right. Yeah, so see where the chair is there? So these two would be overlapping. Let's not have them overlap. Let's have them have a little space there. So now I have to go out and see where this is. Does this show somewhere over here? So see where all of this is right here? There it is. So that is it right there. That stone is actually going to be the other one. And I'm okay with that. That'll be okay. This is good. This is the doctor's house, Marilyn's house right here, which is dark oak, which is the traditional dark oak treehouse from the treehouse style, dark oak treehouse style. So let us go find the hut block. I'm not going to build it. We can have Brittany work on it when she gets done with what she's doing, but I do have to dig out the hut block. So let's take a pickaxe, because this is terracotta. This is chipped terracotta here. So we're going to take this out, and then this is stone back here. So we have to go back to the hut block, and there's dirt there, but there's the hut block right here. See that empty space right there is the hut. So let's go back to level 1, although we don't have to. If we go here and do assign a builder, we now have the hut put in. Because I'm in creative, I am a magic mermaid. I can put one of these here. They'll take it away later, but I can put it here for right now so I can see what's going on. And there we have it. So we can see how far beyond this wall this is, and this wall won't be here anymore. I'm going to take it down because when they start building, this is a part of what they're going to take away. And then we're going to have a second building piece right here, which does not interfere with anything even on this side, which is good. And there we go. So we're going to have a second courier in this spot. Why? Because the balloon platform is here. So that allows us to have 2 couriers who are assigned to the platform. And now that we've done that and gotten that, let's have Brittany work on it. So the 2 infrastructure builders are going to work on these lighter builds up here. Build option. The builder is going to be Brittany when she is done with the hospital. Yes. So build the building. She's working on the hospital right now, and she will work on that when she is done. Yes, I know. I'm making those sounds. I'm supposed to get aware of it because in the new, what do they call it? See? What do they call it? They call it, or a closed caption. That's the word. In the new closed caption, those are ums and ahs. They're not words. And so we'll try and break ourselves of the habit of using those. It is early morning. Now we have 2 restaurants. We have the restaurant, the main restaurant, which is, actually we have 3, but one of them isn't open. The main restaurant is Romina's restaurant, which is on the other side. Actually, it's right here. This is Romina's restaurant right here. This is a level 3 jungle restaurant. And if you're wondering why I'm using jungle in this birch dominated old growth forest, it's the same as on Earth when builders use oak and maple and other woods to build houses in areas where those woods don't grow. So that is what we're doing here. And because jungle and spruce are very strong and are good for the type of platforms that we have in the trees, it is helping us preserve these old growth trees, which we are doing. We are preserving this. This is the whole point of this place. For the druids who live underwater in the sanctuary that we have, Arnaaluk is an underwater sanctuary for druids. They can come to this retreat and experience being in their beloved forests. And this being one of the oldest, this is a really good one. These are old growth woodlands. And out below, in the valleys below, are forgotten forests. And this is why we have firefighters. Hold on. Mr. Villager in chat. Hello, welcome. How are you? And this is the reason we have firefighters, is because we're surrounded by beautiful forests. And we've had a couple of fires started by lightning. This is the remnant of one of them, although the trees are growing back. And on the other side of the hill, so this is within the border, you can see, but we don't have any buildings down there. And so on the other side of the hill, we had a fire as well. Was it within the border when we had it? Yes. So see right here, there's that again. This was the first fire, I believe. Right over here? No. Oh, it's grown back already. Ooh, excellent. I think it has grown back, Mr. Villager. There's no evidence of it. Or I'm not far enough around. It's probably right here. Ah, yes, it is. So you can see it's growing back in this area. The trees are dynamic in the biomes we've gone. If you have dynamic trees, we actually do have a version. We don't have the most recent version because it's a world gen thing and it wanted to undo everything. And so, which is why we're getting that failed to load chunk. Now, the failed to load chunk was when we moved from the little teeny tiny Mac computer that I had to a giant Mac computer in order to be able to stream more easily. Coughing a lot, got to rush due to everything in here quickly. Okay, you're doing good this afternoon. I am. You know, when you get your throat a bit ill, that's the thing, but the difference is that I feel like there is something there deep. If you feel that way, if you can, I know. We didn't fix this. Oh, look. This is finished. When Leandro worked on this, we didn't put them back. This is a level 3 site. We have to put back these. Now, some of these we've decided we're not putting back, but we thought that we might have to put these back. I don't want to put them back. So let's take these away. What was I going to say? I think he's gone, but Mr. Villager, if you feel something in your throat, I'm trying to think of what food would have it. Hold on for a second. It is possible to get zinc in cough drops, but he's a kid, so I'm looking to see if there's some food that would be easy for him to get from his refrigerator. And let's come here for a minute and look for food with the zinc. And let's zinc and copper, and let's see what we find. So now it's going to make me, it used to have things, nuts. And you started to cough sounding like you smoked 20 cigarettes. Yes, that's what I thought. So you need some orange juice or some papaya or cantaloupe, or it's summer where you are. So you need some things like that. Zaf! Welcome, Zaf. How are you? You need some vitamin C, which comes from orange and lime and lemon. And you need some zinc, which comes from nuts and beans, because you're not going to eat any shellfish. So nuts and beans and a good hamburger would give you some zinc, and that'll help you combat so that you don't fall for it. I know it's really hard when you're going to school and stuff and everybody's sick, to not be sick. But yeah, so think about that, and some hot tea and some soup, and try so that you don't get too sick. Okay. And how are you, Zaf? How are you doing? What's happening? I'm sorry, Zaf, but we are in the two cities that I don't know what to say. I know you don't like tree houses, and I know you don't like underwater. But summer, it's neither season. Apparently, you literally change colors when on rush day. Let me see what's going on here. It's not summer yet because it's not winter here. So it's only spring where you are. And that's another reason why, because that means there's a lot of pollen too. Dun 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 dun. Cade finished the guard tower. Yay. So Cade is going to start working on the housing for the university, for the people who live in the university area. Troy is working on the brand new house that we put in this morning. Remember Mr. Villager in Twitch? He is working on this house. What's going on with you? Are you stuck? Am I going to punch him? Yes, he is stuck. Let's take these down. That's Troy working on this building, getting stuck. There, so we'll leave him for now. And Cade should say that he started working on the residence. Yes, so he's coming up here. He's going to need a lot of jungle. It's winter where you are. Yes, it's almost winter. We had snow this morning, our first snow, even though it's not quite winter yet. And notice, everybody, that Minecolonies is showing the Christmas hats. The Santa hats are on the people. This happens right after Thanksgiving, and all during the Christmas season they wear Christmas hats. This is the Druid station that Cade was working on. It is now a level 3. We're going to take down this. This is a flag. We don't have flags, so we're going to remove this piece right here. If I can do it without breaking that. There we go. Okay, we have banners, decorative banners, but we don't have flags. All right, so there is the Druid station. Gotta put the phone to charge. Okay, bye. Yeah, it snowed. It was just enough to dust all the roofs, to make all the roofing white, and to see it a little bit on the ground. So, but it was one of those lovely snows that's really soft and pretty. And so it was very fun to watch, but it's over. And the snow that's on the ground is already melting. Like I said, it's just a preview for the fact that it's still autumn where we are. It's not winter for another couple weeks. And yeah. Do you ever get snow, Zaf, where you are? Do you ever get snow? I mean, even your mountains. Are any of your mountains tall enough to have snow caps on them? I didn't think that Greece had any, but I could be wrong, which is why I'm asking that question. These are banners for the tropical style. These are tropical. This is a tropical university. I know at the beginning, probably a few months back, I was calling this a jungle university. It's not. It's actually a tropical university. And I'm going to get out an axe right now. Let's get this axe. We're going to trim and repair some of the trees. See, for instance, right here, these trees, when this was brought up to a level 3, these trees were removed from this area, but we have to bring them all the way up to the build, and they are supposed to be right here. Go all the way up to here. I do this because I want these trees to be here. This is what I want to support the building, the old trees. And every time we upgrade, they remove the parts that weren't really there for us. And there we go. Let's have that. Let's come down here. We have another tree that's missing again. And let's bring down this part of the tree. I think this part right here will go away if we bring those. I'd like to bring the whole thing down. Let's put this here and let's see where this comes to. And we'll bring this tree back. It does come rare, like each 4 years, but it will make a full snow. Oh, it snows for like a week or something. Ah, yeah. This is the Mystic site, and these trees are not supposed to be here, but we need these trees to hold up the... Do I want that whole thing to come down? It says that it does. So let's have this come down. This is a really heavy building up above. Even though it is made of jungle wood, which means that the building trees, the jungle wood that we're using is strong. But we also need, this is one of the original trees sitting right here. It's the reason we built the university here, because there were these big trees for the jungle tree to be on. So we're going to put this here again. Poor baby. I think we're going to lose that flower right there. Now, is this going all the way up to here? It sure is. Let's bring this one all the way down and put both of these on the ground right here. Why are we doing this? Because we're taking away the actual, what do you call, the designed tree lengths that are here that were supposed to be holding this building up. That's these. We're taking these away because they're too short. This is way up in the trees. So we'll take away this. We do this every time. We'll take that one away. Here's one here. It's nighttime. I might have to put a light so you can see. Can I set a light here? I cannot. Should I wait for... Oh, you can kind of see better than it looks like on my screen. That it's lighter on yours. Let's not take that one. I think that one is part of the floor, but let me look. Oh, no, it's not. Yay. Okay. And then there's one right here. So I'm going to go to sleep. Should we pull out a sleeping bag and just sleep under here in this corner? Just how pretty. Or should we go to the tavern? Why don't we go to the tavern and rent a room? Yeah, let's do that. So we'll take this path down past the apiary, which is in this huge tree right here. Past the apiary right here. And we'll go down this path here to... And look at that. We've got some new people came in. Adrian just came in, And Adrian wants 40 pieces of copper. I think we can do that but he is a kid. He's a first-year student. He's doing really good in school, and he's not ready to join us. Let's look here, and let's look at the stats. And this is another first-year student, so we've got a bunch of students. This one's getting ready to leave. Clayton, he's been here for almost 2 weeks, and he's going to goes to summer. Yes, Mr. Villager is on the other side of the equator, and so he is going it's spring where he is right now, and yes, so he's headed towards winter right at this particular time. Okay, so let's come here. We're going to go to sleep. We're going to rent a room. And there is someone sleeping in there. Wait, why is he sleeping here? Hold on. Why isn't he up in the... He is. How far away is he? Yeah, see, that's too far away. Let's unassign him for a minute. And let's assign him to an apartment, to one of the dormitories that we have up at the university level. We're going to go up here and assign him to that. Hi. So we're walking through the university to get to the dormitories. Now, we have men in this dormitory right here. And Miles is our... yes, let's do that. And there he is. This is where he should be. That's a level 3, so we can have the 3 men be there. Miles is our Fletcher, but he is acting as dorm parent. He lives at the dorm. Linda and Brinley are here. Linda's here. She's a courier, and this is one of the reasons why we put in more housing. Linda actually shouldn't be here. Let me see what happens over here. This is housing here, and that is Deacon going to his house. Let me see who lives with Deacon. No one's living with him. Yeah, this is too far, almost too far away for Linda, and that's why she's living in the dormitory. We'll leave her there for now. I think this is also too far away, but let's look and see. Ezra is here by herself, and let's see who's here. This would be better for Linda to be assigned here, and let's assign her here. Ezra is actually is the librarian, the head librarian, now that she's graduated from university, and she is our head librarian. She is one of the first 4, Ezra is, and she came in as a child, and not a kid, but she was a first-year student when she got here, and she has been here this whole time. She has been studying, and she knows the library backwards and forwards. So Linda and Ezra are living here for the time being. Who's back here? We did have Amherst back here, but Anika is here. Okay. This is a little far for Anika. Anika's actually a student. Let's put Anika in the women's dorm that we have right here. We're going to put Anika in here. This is better for her. And Ezra's fine where she is. And Brinley's fine where she is. And so all the people who are studying are around here. Now their lunch, the other restaurant that we have is Deacon's restaurant in the student center. This is the University Student Center. How was Sunday? Sunday was good. And it's interesting that you would ask about Sunday, Zaf, because Vincentius Primus usually has bad Sundays. It's a leftover from when he was working full-time office, going into offices and things like that, that Sundays are not good days for him. And yet this last Sunday went by and he didn't even, it was almost like he didn't even know it was Sunday. It went by like just another day instead of being oppressive and stressful. And so it's interesting. He did have a project that he was working on during the time. He was putting together a treadmill for his mom to go in her office, and he, which was ordered, by the way, before the Black Friday blackout. And he was doing that. He says that didn't have anything to do with it, but I think it did have a little something to do with it. And then there was food that he loves. He had made a chicken noodle soup, something he wanted to do for a long time. And what I mean by made it was that it had chicken. We used dark meat chicken and shredded it and put it in the soup with Asian noodles. I think they're somen noodles, but they're thick somen. They were thick somen noodles. We put those in, and vegetables, put in carrots and beans and string beans and peas into it, and corn into the soup. And then, Kate, what are you doing?
Okay.
Oh, you're resting. Okay, that's fine. He's probably having lunch. It's 11:40. It's probably a lunch break for him. You thought he was retired. Well, that's the interesting thing that nobody takes into consideration, Zap. Yeah, he is. From that kind of work. That doesn't mean that he doesn't still experience, and this is what happens to people, he doesn't still experience some of the stress of those of his jobs. And yeah. Oh, you have to work until you're 68. Oh, they did it, didn't they? Wow. In order to retire with some assistance, right? They want to do that here. I think it's unfair to laborers, especially laborers like you, Zaf, that they raised the time of retirement. I think that especially for laborers, that when you begin to get into your 60s, you should be able to have time off, to have a time when you don't have to struggle, don't have to work. And yeah, oh, I'm sorry about that. They're trying to do that here, and the labor unions here are fighting that. And in a way, they've kind of done it, saying they've done it in the way that America does things, the United States does things, where they'll say, well, yeah, you can retire in your 60s, but if you wait until 70, you'll get more money. If you wait until 70, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's what they're doing here. And yeah, so there we are. So we planted, since no one's going to work this field, we decided we would go ahead and just plant it as a decoration. We planted sugarcane here because we couldn't get them to recognize this field. See, it still won't show up. Let's go down and see if it shows up now on any of the planters. Remember one of our planters, Mohammed? We lost him. Let's see if it shows up here. Nope. See, it's grayed out. You do not have the required research to assign this field to the plantation, so that you probably have to be a level 4 or 5 in order to get... Wow, Troy, that was fast. Troy finished working on Cade's house. It is now a level 2. Interesting. Let's go look at that for a second. Wait, let's finish what we were looking for. Let's look at her. Yuritsi is actually our planter, and it still doesn't show up on hers. She can grow sugar here, but the extra field doesn't show up. So she is growing sugar in this underground. You see that there are sun lamps here. Yes, hi Yuritsi. Oh, you like ravioli. Oh, you like beef ravioli too. Good, yummy. And see, it says that she's on break, which is fine. I really like that you're watching the thriller TV series Welcome to Derry from IT. Oh, from the It book. Ah, it's from the It series. The clown It. Yes. Hold on for a second. I have a notification from my baby sister, who's the closest I'm going to have to a baby. And let's come here. Let me see if I can see what she said for a moment. Ah. Ooh. She was just saying, I hope that means that she's getting something lovely to eat. She was just probably telling me that the nurse has left and she has a class this afternoon, so we'll go from there. We interrupted ourselves working on the trees in the Mystic Site area because we saw that Troy had finished working on the level 2 up here. This house that is for Cade, which is up here, right here. He can work on the level 3 as well. So we'll have him work on the level 3 of this house. Bring it up to level 3 right here. Build, and the builder is going to be Troy. Upgrade. I think I might have Troy work on... There's Cade going to bed because it's sunset. See this one right here? Let's cancel this. Cancel the upgrade. Hi, Romina. We're gonna have Troy work on these two, and we're gonna have. See this one right here? Build options. Yes, this one right here. We're gonna have Cade work on this one when he gets done with the dorm. He should be upgrading this dormitory, which is why it's in the dark. Oh, wait. It's already upgraded. Okay, fine. And so's that one. So he finished working on that one. He's supposed to be working on this one here. Let's see. I did that. It's before the movie. Ah, so it's a prequel. It's before the movie story. Nice. So Cade's working on that. And we can have Cade work on this one here. Why don't we do that? Build. Vincentius and visit me someday. Oh, I would love that. Zaf, Mr. Villager, Zaf is talking to you.
What's that?
And I'm on YouTube. He's talking to you. He's asking if he and Mr. Villager can come visit us someday. And the answer is yes. We would love to visit you too. I'd love to visit you, and I'd love to visit Mr. Villager in his town, his hometown as well. But let's see if Vincentius is going to look. I wish you could too. I really do. Right now, Zaf, it's actually better if we come visit you rather than you come visit us, because of what's going on with the administration right now. I do not recommend that anyone come to the United States. Anyone who is not from Russia or I think even the Russians over here would get picked up. There are many dark Russians, and they would get picked up and be sent off to some foreign prison. So you definitely don't want to come now. There will be a future without this administration at some point, and hopefully we can have you come here safely. I would definitely not have Mr. Villager come at all here to visit at this time. And yeah, and if I didn't live here, I wouldn't come here at this time. So that is the warning that I would give. Let's come here and let's have Cade work on this since we took away the other. You're embarrassed about your apartment? Aw, don't be. Don't be. We're nomadic. So we've had places. We've had places of our own. And we might, by the time it's time for you to come visit, we might actually have a place again where you can come and visit us. Right now, we are spending time between my sister, who needs help, and Vincentius Primus's parents, who need help. If you came to visit, that would be funny, wouldn't it? Vincentius, we would have to have Zaf sleeping on the couch. Yeah, it would be fun. We would love it. We'd love it, Zaf. All right, so I got them working. I have the builders working. I think I took down the trees. Did I take them all down? Yeah. And I was supposed to stop doing this so that you could see what I was talking about in the daytime. If I hold up a lamp, you can see when I get close. These are big trees here that are supposed to be holding up this building. See this right here? So these trees are supposed to come up through they're supposed to come up through the building. This huge tree right here. This little oak that used to be here, is it still connected? Kind of. Yeah, it is. It's still connected. Good. But when this is a level 5, we will absolutely permanently connect all of these trees. This one right here. See, if I connect it, they're just going to remove it the next time they build. So we just keep trying to put some of them back up for a little bit. But we know that they're going to be disconnected the next time that we build. It keeps doing that each time, so I can't put anything there. And I can't put anything there, so that's the end of what I can put right now. So what it will look like is that these trees, this tree, there's one. We can chop this one down. Now those are the these are the, there's a tree right here. It shouldn't be here. And I think that's as far as it, oh no, it goes all the way down, doesn't it? Wow. Do I have a tree on the outside here? Do I need a tree there? All right, I'm not going to take these down. I think I'm taking down a tree that I was allowing to stay because it's outside of the build of the Mystic Site. And I think that's why these two trees are here, which you can't see. So let me come here and let's go to sleep. I'm going to sleep. It's raining anyway. So let's put this back in the library. Let's take out our sleeping bag and let's sit here. Ah, let's come here and let's go to sleep. You can't refresh the color of the walls where you are. Yeah, we've lived places where we couldn't change the color of things. It's not fun sometimes. Okay, it's daytime, so now you can see what we were talking about. So we left these two trees because they're outside of the, let's put on the glasses for a minute and we can see they're actually outside the build of the Mystic Site. But these monsters are holding up these buildings. This is the student center being held up by two trees that we could add some more to them, especially to this one right here. We talked about adding to that tree. We just haven't done it yet to make that tree stronger for holding up this structure right here. And then over here we have these old growths, and we have this one that's next to the keg, and this one here, which is where the elevator is for the university. Just walls couldn't refresh. Yeah. And then we have this one here, where we have this meeting place right here. And we knew they were going to take them off. We can put them back on. We want to have a cover over that. I just get concerned that they're going to walk on this and get injured. And so I have put a cover on. And who had the cover? Oh, that's right. We didn't actually set this, did we? Oh, yes, we did. Look, it's being built. Ooh, yay. Look at that. See? Oh, it's not being built yet. I thought that was it coming through, but it hasn't come through yet. So, okay. This is what Brittany's going to work on when she gets done with the hospital. And we're still back here with the Mystic Site for a moment. So we have two actual jungle trees. Jungle trees can get this tall. So these two jungle trees are holding up here. We could make them into fours. There's lots of books and stuff up here. There's going to be a telescope. So we actually do need these to be really big. A good month is December. Yes. December is a good month to come visit you, I'm sure. Because the weather's mild, yes? December here is a decent month. You get to see Christmas. Hi, Bode. What are you doing? What you doing, Bode?
Good to see ya.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. Why are you standing there? Are you in the Mystic Site? Look at this. Bode is the enchanter, and he's standing here looking out over the forests. Isn't that cool? He's just taking some time and looking out over the forests.
Good day to you.
And it's not showing him doing anything right now. It is showing that he is an enchanter. And it's curiously, see, there should be an indicator here that he's taking a break or something. So what, are you hiding? Are you hiding right now? Or he's just thinking. He's just thinking. I think that's what he's doing. And there's Zaf talking about it. The Hightail game comes out on the 13th of January, early access. And we're not going to have it. They're doing the same thing, following practically identically the same path as Vintage Story. That they started with a lot of enthusiasm, and that they got behind and were dropped by their investors, and then the lead developer, the person, the designer, he came back and bought it from the investors and started it again, and it's going to come out after all this time. It was started practically 10 years ago. Come out now, and they don't have a Mac or they don't have a Linux for it when it comes out. That's what happened with Vintage Story. Same thing. So it took a while. And yes, they're hiding. and so it's exactly the same follow, where everyone's saying, oh, it's going to be competition for Minecraft, and oh, Minecraft is in trouble, and oh, from Vintage Story, they said it all. And so Hightail, that is where Hightail is at now, where it's going to come out. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of excitement, and there should be. It's fun to have new games. But I am reserved in my excitement over Hightail, considering the fact that they did not feel it was necessary to include Apple users in the opening. And because of that, hey, don't care about you either. We don't care about you as much because you didn't do that. So when I love Vintage Story, by the way, Vintage Story is beautiful, but it's also lonely in the same way that Minecraft is. Minecraft, the game. And what Minecolonies did was made it so that me as a single player can come here and be surrounded by wonderful people living their lives. And it feels like I'm a part of them, even as an ambassador. As being an ambassador from a mob nation, these land people have given me hospitality and welcomed me, and so it feels really nice. Cade is building right now, so he put in some new pieces. Oh, look at that! Yeah, see, he's working. So he's putting in pieces to build this dorm, which is a new jungle residence up to a level 3. I'm calling it a dormitory because that's the way it seems like it's built. All the bedrooms are all together. All the beds are all together. Isn't that pretty? See? He's doing all that. What are you asking for? Why are you upset? You just asked for it. He's like, there aren't any left. Is that what you're telling me? He's telling me there aren't any of those frames left for him. And we'll check and see. We might have to do that. Mac always... Yeah, I know. I'm sure that Apple feels... Well, for one thing, Apple doesn't suffer, they don't suffer fools. I mean, they're just not going to they're just not going to have just anything. And so because they have to reach that higher level, that's when we don't get the games. And it's fine. I mean, there are mods that allow you to play on an Apple machine, allow you to play Windows games. But why should I? I already have a game that I can play. You don't feel it's worth it? Then fine. Apple Vintage Story has a Mac version now. And how long did it come out after Vintage Story? I think it, Vincentius, how long did it take Vintage Story?
What's that?
How long did it take Vintage Story to have a Mac version?
I don't remember.
Was it like a year
Time ago.
or two?
I don't remember.
Vince doesn't remember. So it'll probably be the same thing, maybe like a year or two before they have the Mac version. And it's fine. In the meanwhile, I'll be playing. But you can tell me about it, Zaf. You're going to play it, right? You're going to play the new game, aren't you? When it comes out? And Mr. Villager can't wait. He is chomping at the bit to see the new game. So, yeah. Excitement in the game world. Excitement in the gaming world. It is sunset and Macy is doing a little bit of harvesting before she goes home. She's going to harvest some beef. And I was supposed to check something. That reminds me. No. No, you won't either? Ah. You will see it. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's come around. We're going to come around to Deacon. Deacon is in the student center, and I'm using my abilities as a magical mermaid. And I'm going to swim over here, swim through the air to where Deacon is right here, and take, I think Deacon has something on his list. No, he doesn't. So he doesn't have that. Why is it still on the list? It must be on the list for somebody, because it's showing me, let me come here for a minute. Oops, I just made him boo-boo. Let's come here, let's take this down. Let me see if it's still showing me kebabs. I'm going to cancel these. Nobody is serving them. Romina shouldn't be serving those. So we're canceling those. What's he serving? Let's see what he's serving here. This is Deacon in the student center. He's serving soup and ravioli and yogurts. He's not serving the berry yogurt. Why don't we have him serve the berry yogurt? Now, if we can find it. Is it a part of the gold? We don't have any gold food yet. But we do have level 3. Let's see if he can. Let's put this here. Let's have that veggie soup and the level 3 yogurt with berries come into Deacon's place. We have one from every one from the vanilla, one from the bronze, and one from the silver. So we'll do that. Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean is doing okay. Jelly Bean has started playing some game, and it has her attention. She loves it, where all the beings are animals. So the same way we have people here that look like people, all the beings in hers are animals that you take care of, that you build them houses and beds and do all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of like a Pokemon. It kind of has a little Pokemon feel to it, because she was saying that their Pokemon actually objected to the game at one point, because it had that similar feel. And I think that was just publicity press for both of them. And so that has her attention, and she is doing okay. She was deeply concerned for a while. Some things that the administration has done, negative things that in the United States, could have affected her very badly. The pilot just went on for the heater. So we're going to have that shh sound again in a little bit. The heater's literally right here. I'm on the heater wall. Eventually, we did have some idea that I might move to a different location just to not have the heater sound when I'm streaming, but that hasn't happened. If we were in the house by ourselves, I could turn off the heater, but the temperature outside here is, I believe, still in the 20s, but let me see if it's gone up. This morning it was in the 20s. So for the parents who are upstairs, Vincentius Promise's parents, it's 30 degrees. We can't turn the heater off. But I will actually tell Jelly Bean that you were asking about her, and I think she would say hi to you as well. She's fine. She is. She's doing okay, and Cole is doing okay. Her dog is doing okay, and so I think that's good. You never hear it when I stream. I miss her. I miss Jelly Bean. I do. So, yeah. So it kind of makes me a little sad. So that's probably why you don't hear it. Hear me talk about it. But one of these days she'll visit and we'll show her the whole thing that we've done here. And it will be fun. So this is a level 2 that Troy is bringing up to a level 3. We're going to go down this elevator here to Romina's restaurant. Shouldn't be any kebabs left anywhere. And so we can only get pork from city states or from the nether, the ambassador when he goes to the nether. Sometimes he brings back pork. Hold on for a minute. I hear the beautiful music, and I just kind of realized you can't really hear it. This is my favorite part of this music. I definitely will, Zaf, say hello to her for you. And there we go. Hi everyone, that's Drone Hand's music behind me. And it's beautiful, and this is one of my favorite parts to this piece that I'm playing. Let's go here. And the kebabs are missing from here. All right, so now we can take them off the request. The request has been there for so long that the kebabs were still showing on the request, so we're going to take it off. This is sometimes what you have to do. You have to refresh to get some things to go away. And they are gone now. Nicely done, Minecolonies team. So they are no longer there. And yay, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Romina has a decent recipe. The people are eating veggie quiche for breakfast, and they're having meat ravioli for lunch and dinner. They are drinking the tea. Whoa! Oh my gosh, finally! They're drinking tea, and they are having tomato pasta. They love the pasta with tomato sauce, and veggie ravioli and plain pasta. I love butter. I love buttery, salty pasta. I just love it. I love it. I love it. And so that's what they're eating. So they have a pretty well-rounded menu. And they do have these foods here. Now there are some muffins. Do they serve muffins? Is she serving muffins? She is not. Where'd the muffins come from? Can she serve muffins? Let's come down here and see if she can serve muffins. There's the bronze. And muffins are not in the bronze. Christmas movie with Vincentius. To see a Christmas movie with Vincentius for Christmas after food. That, he would love that. He would love that. And the movie that we would watch this year would be Spirited. There's a movie called Spirited, and I just love, I'm so surprised that that movie has turned into one of my favorite movies. Let's move muffins in. We have a baker. We can get berries. We can trade for berries. So we're going to put muffins on the list for them at level 3. These are still silver, and we're not putting any gold in yet. We don't have, I don't think our chef can make them as yet. Gold, do I want to go out this way? Yes. Gold level food, but we can check with our chef. Let's go over to the farmer's market right here. And this is Watson, our chef. Now we have space for 2 chefs, but we only have 1 so far. Hi, who's this? Oh, it is Watson. Hi, Watson. What you doing? And let's look and see what he can make. You like Uncle Buck and train, plane, and airplanes. Trains, planes, and airplanes. That's those are Christmas movies. You could probably watch Die Hard as a Christmas movie. And that seems right up your alley, Zaf, Die Hard. That's actually a Christmas movie. And let's come here. Let's look at crafting. Let's see if he can add berries. He can. Good. And I don't think he can make any of the upper levels yet. I don't think he can, so we'll just have him be at this level for right now. Right, Killian? Wait. I think Killian is one of our firefighters. Oh, I lost him. I didn't go the way he went. He probably went over to the, over to this firefighter outpost right here. This is a firefighter's lookout balloon, and it is a level 3. No one lives here yet, or works here on this yet. We don't have enough people. We don't have enough people to do all the work. It scares me a little bit, there not being something behind this platform. It always bothers me with this. It's so easy for there to be some kind of accident. And so, oh, I just lost the button, but that's okay. So I try and bring this out beyond the platform here and have it turn right here. Do you see that down there? Did you see that person? Do you see the person down here? They're coming out. Let me follow her for a minute. Let's get a lamp.
Not good enough.
Did you come down here and you can't get back? Yes, indeed. How did you come down here? Aha, she came down the hill. And I don't think there's a direct way back up the hill for her. She should be able to come here. Ah, there's what's wrong. Let's take this way right here so she can come up to there. Let me see if she can find her way now. Come on, find your way. When she comes out this time, let's see if she finds her way. Did she go back in here? Wait, I want to wait. So there was a way for her to get back. Let's go into this cave, which we didn't go in. Let's look here. No, this is the cave we went in. This is the cave we didn't go in. This one right here. And this is the one that comes around and goes to here. Does it go anywhere? It does not. This doesn't go anywhere either. Wow. Wait, what happened to the cave that had the, what happened to the cave that has the... Oh, we're down really far. Those caves are up here. Ah. See up here. This goes into Zed's place. When we had that cave, I do know. And then around the corner here, or down. Did that cave get closed up? We did. Interesting. Or I'm up too high. No, this is the ground level right here. There used to be a cave. It's not a Christmas movie, it's an action movie. And you don't like it. Oh, how interesting. Well, you're not really an action movie person. You definitely like horror movies. And what are you doing here? Linda, you're here too? You don't have a way back up? So let me do that. That should get her up. Okay. I have to make sure they want to go down the hill. And the reason they want to is, look where the border is. Do you know we could actually have an elevator come down to the ground and have places be on this waterfront, in this beautiful forest here. Wow, that would be intense. And it would still be within the border of the city. And in regards to, oh, now that's an interesting thing. Let me look at the map for a minute. Let's see where I am in relationship to, no, see, I'm on the wrong side. See where I am? I'm on the wrong side to have a gatehouse going that would connect to the gatehouse for Arnaaluk. I'm on the wrong side for it. But jungle. But if there was a way around, gosh, that's a shame. Because there's so much yes. Ooh, look at this. Look at this right here. Look at what I'm looking at right here. So this is the gatehouse right here. Look at this waterway that goes this way, right past this fortress. There's a castle right here. This is a monument, a leftover from the distortion storm, the temporal storms like they have in Vintage Story. We had one here. But look, you can take this river all the way around to here. What's perfect about this is where the town hall is. Oh my gosh, look at that. See, we have a firefighter's guard right here. This is the tavern right there. And this is the town hall. If we put a gatehouse on this waterfront right here, it would be a long way around, but what a beautiful ride that would be. Let's see if we can actually do it right now. We would be taking a boat. Should I take a boat? Saf, this is right up your alley. Let's take a boat trip from right here and let's see how far we can get. I'm going to have to get a boat. I would have the carpenter, I'll do it the right way. We're going to have a carpenter build us a boat. We're going to have Leah build us a boat. And when it's ready, we will bring it down the hill and take it to Arnaaluk. So remember that Minecolonies team has created the gatehouse that you can join two cities together. And we were trying to join across land, like having it come to here. But this is too steep a hill to get up, and it just wasn't pretty. It just wasn't going to make a pretty entrance. But hold on for a second. I think my throat is dry from the heater's on, so it's drying out the air. Remember, I had to have a humidifier in Jersey, so I don't have one here, so I have to be careful. Let's go up here and let's order a boat. Right here. So we're going to come here and we're going to order a boat. What color boat do we want, Mr. Villager? Do we want an oak boat? A birch boat? Ooh, a jungle boat. An acacia boat. Which kind of boat should I take, Zaf? What one would be nice? A mangrove. Ooh, dark oak. And I think those are all the different ones that we have. Let me show you what boats look like. So these are the boats that we have. So there is oak, spruce, there's a jungle boat, there's mangrove, the second one. Spruce, the spruce boat. A fir boat. Baobab fir tree. This is a fir boat here. This one right here. But if you mean a spruce boat, that would be this boat right here, which would look like that. Ooh, that is a pretty color. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so we're going to have her make a spruce boat for us. Request one boat. And there we go. And now, deliver what's available. Should be checked here. And now let's go down to the sawmill and let's make sure she knows how to make a boat, because I don't think Leia has made a boat in her life. So we're going to go down and... Was that the one that you meant? Is that one? Oh, good. Excellent. Okay, and let's come here. Oh, I should have a lamp on. Hold on. There we go, so we can see. I'm walking down the walkways here. This is the only place where we have rail, and that's because this is the mine right here with heavy stone, and it takes it to the courier balloons right here. Down this walkway is what we were talking about earlier, where we had the Ta'ana builders, the mob builders, build a level 5 of this so that we could put this balloon over top of it. Now, if you know anything about Thaler's builds, they reach all the way up into the sky. You can't have anything over top of them. Any trees or anything, it's all taken away. And so we needed to have this in place in order to build the tree farmer balloon from cliff style over top of it, because I wanted it to look like this crane is dropping wood down to the sawmill right here. And so that's what we did. So let's come here and let's look at boats. I know she doesn't know how to make one yet. So we're going to teach her to make a boat. Let's look at this for a minute. Teach recipe. Oh, look at all these things she needs to know how to learn. So we'll teach that. Let's teach the brick extra shingles. She can make those. We have brick extra at from Arnaaluk. We got some, and we can have her make those and then teach. Let's go back again. And the stripped spruce log, she can learn how to make those also. Let's come here and let's teach her how to make a spruce boat. And there it is. And there we go. So she's going to make a boat for us, and then it will be delivered to the warehouse. What level is this? Oh, look at Brittany. She's finished. This is the level 3. Let's come here and look. And it is in fact the level 3. We're going to come here and repair this part of the wall right here for now, because we have to be able to have a way for them to come down this wall right here in an emergency. And there's one. So while we're waiting, it's nighttime, we're just going to repair this wall for things to come down right here. There we go. I don't really want to do steps. I'm not encouraging them to take this way. I'm just making an emergency way for them to go, so that if courier wanted, they can come down here. And if they wanted, they can go up right here. So you can see that this goes all the way up, and that allows us to be able, yay, thank goodness. Shh, all gone. Is it raining? What time of night is it? Oh, can I get up in time? I might not be able to. Is there a bed in here? I don't think there is. I don't think there's a guest bed. Let's look and see. She's sleeping there. That means that he's sleeping upstairs, in the bed upstairs. So there isn't a guest bed there. Let's come out. Let's quickly hurry. Let's go to Riley's and we'll sleep in the bed there. Flying up to the Druid station. Yes, it's definitely raining. so that we can leap into bed and go to sleep. There we are. Everyone is tucked in. And so, hi everybody. And thanks for being here. And where are we at? Wow. Who could imagine such a thing? We've only been on for under 2 hours. We're going to go to the full 3 hours today. But we've been on for 2 hours. We've been on for 1 hour and 40 minutes. So this is really fun. Let's close the door to the quarters that are here. And right here you can see this is where we're going to have the other courier back there. And Brittany's going to work on that when she gets done working on this. Brittany is working on the hospital right here. And she is almost, I think she's almost done. She has a couple things still that she has to add to it to make it a level 3. Look at the pools. Ooh, there's a second pool. Nice. A second pool is here. These are in the way of the second pool. We're going to have to do something about that. That's the inside of this apartment right here. Let's look and see how high up that is. Is that going to be affected? It is not. Look at that. It is not going to affect that. So since it isn't going to affect that, it looks like this has already been affected. Look at the curtains. Look at this part right here. Ah, yeah. See? That's the pool right there. I think this window is going to have to come down farther than the pool. We're actually going to have this window. Let me look on the outside. Let's go out and look and see what would happen if we remove that window. See, that's right underneath this pool right here. We would need to make this window come like this. Let me get some wood stuff here. Make it be right here like this. Right across like that. And that's where the window would be. And then the question would be, do we care about having a window there? I don't think we're going to have one. I don't think we're going to be able to have a window. I don't think so. They have this window that leads out to the hall right here. It can be closed. But this window that was here, we're going to have this come down. If we have it, it would just be here like this. I guess it's better than no window. And I guess that'll be okay. This part of the ceiling here, where this is, we'll have to bring the ceiling down in this area here. So these logs that come across here, we would have to bring this whole thing down for a minute. You have a piece of cake. Yum! I must be hungry. That sounds good. And you have tea. You have mountain tea today. Excellent. Dun 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 dun. Troy is super fast on those houses. I'm glad we actually assigned him to work on that. Let's move this for a minute. We're putting all of that back in the library. I want to come up and see this house. I believe it's now a level 3. This one right here. Yay! Oh, and Leandro finished! Yay! So I'm going to take these away for a minute. This is a level 3 of this. Yes! Look at that. Dun, 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 dun. And that's Troy, I think. going up and looking at his work that he did. And we'll put this on the porch right there. And Leandro started working on another residence. And Troy's actually supposed to work on a second residence. Let's see if we can find it for him. This concerns me. I'm going to bring these up right here so that no one falls out going up the stairs. This is why we look at these. Now this is the one that I changed from a dark oak. See this right here? This is one of the things where I'm just going to go ahead and bring these pieces up in here and connect this tree back. It is a part of this area here. Well, we wouldn't have that. We would actually have this going this way and this branch going that way. Those are branches. So let's have them be branches like that. And right here where we fix the gate, I'm going to come here. I'm going to check on the boat in just a minute. We have a good long time when we can do that. Leaves and Blossoms Natural Mountain Tea. You call that spice. Ooh, mountain tea. That sounds lovely. You know what kind of tea I had this morning? I had blackberry sage tea this morning. And it's so delicious. Huh? Yum. Vincent just said yum. Blackberry sage tea. All right, now Troy was supposed to come down here and work on this. Oh, but it's already a level. No, he was supposed to work on this. Let's have him upgrade this one. Since he's so fast, we're going to have him do that one. Cade is waiting for some materials. He's working on the university ones. Oh, and he needs brick. I'm going to have to make those or bring them from I don't think I can request them. I would have to make them and bring them here, have all the recipes and stuff, and bring those pieces. It's so good. Sage and blackberry, and it's sweet without having any honey in it. But when you put a little bit of honey in it, it's perfect. And Vincentius likes adding it to the berries. He likes berries tea, the Irish tea. And so he adds one of those tea bags to black tea, and it flavors it. And then he adds milk. He adds milk and maple syrup, and he loves the flavor that it gives to that tea. He loves that. So good. So good. All right. So while I'm waiting for the boat to be built, let's see. It is daytime. It's 2:00 in the afternoon their time. Did we get the boat yet? No, but it's made. It's going to be delivered. Look, it says delivery of one boat. So in a minute or two, it's going to be delivered. So while we're waiting for it to be delivered, let's look at the daylight detector. I think she knows how to make that. Yes. See, the mechanic's asking for glass, so she does know. Claire does know how to make a daylight detector. The birch door, she should know how to make those. We'll check. And what we're looking for right now is the brick. To see what kind of brick she's asking for. Barrels, she definitely knows how to make. Leia knows how to make barrels. Oh, I don't see them yet. She hasn't asked for them. Okay. So since they haven't been asked for yet, we won't worry about trying to make those. I want to sneeze. Hold on a second. If I didn't know better, I think I was like Mr. Villager. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze again. that I'm trying to come down with something, but my system's fighting it off. But I don't feel bad, but I am sneezing a little bit more. You haven't tried that, but you know that you know. Yeah, berries make wonderful tea. Hibiscus berries make a beautiful tea, a dark, rich tea. Talk about some vitamin C. Hibiscus berries, definitely. And did it come yet? Nope, still being delivered. So we're waiting for it to be delivered. And we were going to look at the type of brick. So since she hasn't requested it yet, what we can do is go to her scroll. I think it's Brittany. Let's look here and see. Oh yeah. Those can be made. And so it's not Brittany. I know who it is. It's Cade. It's Cade's. So let's come back to the backpack. Put Brittany's away and get Cade's. Right here. I think he's asking for those. Yes, indeed. Brick Extra shingles with jungle plank. So why don't we go in right quick and make those. Let's come back here. Let's sort the warehouse. It's nighttime and everyone's gone home and gone to bed. So we're going to sort the warehouse. Brick Extra. Let's see if we have any Brick Extra left. And if we don't, let's see if we can make some. Brick Extra, we have enough. And let's see if it is just plain Brick Extra. It is Brick Extra with jungle plank. Okay, so let's find it. There it is. I sniffly. I'm not cold. I think it's just, I felt a little bit like I was coming down with something. Am I still streaming? I have a warning. Did it drop me? Because I think I am. Oh, good. Okay, I'm talking to Vincentius Primus, everybody, who just walked by. Thank you. Yay! And research was done at the university. But we're going to come back here. We need jungle plank for that. As a matter of fact, I'm almost hot right now. Am I the wrong kind of hot? Am I fighting something off?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
I think you're just wearing fuzzy stuff.
I am wearing fuzzy stuff.
It's normally here, heated out here.
Okay. All right. Let's come here. Vincentius Primus, everybody. Let's come here and get jungle plank. That's what we needed, jungle plank. So we'll look here and get jungle plank. And oh, we don't have any. So we're gonna make some. We'll get some jungle logs. Now this is another thing that I could have Leia make the plank. Oh, look what they found. Let's take this away. The skeletons get distressed if we have zombie remains in our warehouses. So I have to take it back to them. As the ambassador from the nation of Ta'ana, which is a mob nation, mermaids are mobs, we have treaties with the skeletons, which is why there aren't any, why you don't see any. They gave the land people this mountaintop because they didn't want it anymore because of the tsunami. They all moved underground, and so that is what happened to them. I could have her make plank for me, but I'm just going to go ahead and make it right now. And then what happened to did I pick up the other thing that I needed, the brick extra? I don't think I did. Let's go and get brick extra. You can help them, and that's what I'm doing. I'm helping Leia right now because she's making me a boat. I'm helping her by making these right here. We have a set of brick extra. Now let me see something here. Let me do two things. Let me come to here. Let's put this down here. Let's go to my backpack and put this away. So this is going to go back to the skeletons. Through my nation, we'll send it to them. Skeleton friends, yes. Friends in high places. So we're going to let them have that back. And now we're going to come over here and see how we make these shingles. We need two types, and they're brick extra, and we need 26 and 16. So let's come here. Let's come to here, brick extra with jungle underneath, and that is correct. We need 26. Wait a second. I know. I'm just going to make sure I have the right. It's jungle plank, brick extra, jungle plank, brick extra. And the number 26 and 16. So let's come back. Let's do that one more time. Put this here and this. We're using the cutter, and we're going to get 26, which means we have to get 28. Then we're going to get 16 of these, which we can get exactly 16 of those. And we'll put all of this away right here, including that cobble. And there we are. So we were just making that while we were waiting. We're going to get ready for a trip. Now we could take back some things, but I think this boat is going to be too small to take. We'll wait for the balloon trip. But if we were going to take some things back, oars, let's see how much ore is here now. We have 12. We're working on our iron ore to bring it up. We have a lot of deep slate ores coming in, and including diamonds. Wow. So we'll wait for the balloon trip to take those back, and that will be good. And let's close. It is 3 at night. We could go and sleep. Let's do that. Let's run down here. I think we have just enough time to run to Riley's. So we're going past Romina's restaurant, past the Tavern for the Druids, right here on the right-hand side, underneath the firefighters balloon, past the Druid housing, which we have to repair because of the pool. Oh. That's an alarm, but I don't need that alarm right now. That's good. That's an alarm for something I was supposed to do earlier, and I did do it. And so, but I forgot to turn the alarm off. And let's quickly come up here before it's sunrise now, but if we go to sleep before 5, we'll have a nice nap. And there we are. So cheat sheet that it's showing that the researchers researched allows builders to have more recipes than usual for the level that they're at, which is very nice and very good. And it is now morning, and there went somebody. I think that was that was Marilyn going to the hospital. Yes, that was definitely Marilyn. And there's Watson coming upstairs. Or was that Watson? Maybe Watson went to the hospital to pick up a prescription. Marilyn is there. Or Watson was in the hospital and we didn't realize it, and he's well. Interesting. Interesting. Let's come down here. Marilyn is working. I can't do anything about this. And so I would need to, the sound, it sounded like a bell. Yeah. It's the sound that I have for one of my alarms. I'm using a bell sound for one of the alarms. Are these plates? They are. No, I'm going to need to put actual beam. I think I'm going to have to put a beam like right here. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to bring the ceiling down to here in this building. I'm going to have to bring the ceiling down all the way down to there. And on this side right here, yeah, bring it down to here. So we'll close all this up and have all of this be ceiling. And then we'll put pieces on top. So see these pieces right here? We'll use these pieces to make decorations on the ceiling, and the same kind of decorations and the other pieces, because we can't come up to that height since the pool is going to come down. We're going to have to bring the ceiling all the way over. Now I should be, hold on for a second, I should be making sure that I get the ones that have that on them. See the ones that have that they have it. 3, 4, 5. So this whole section here is going to have this on it. Like that. This is 1, 2, and this is 3 right here. So it's going to be tall enough that we don't have to worry about it. and so we're just going to bring the whole ceiling down in this area. We're going to put this on top so that we can see what it looks like right here. This is going to go on top, and it will look like this. Oops. On top of there. And we'll have the wood come down through this whole section. Now we could just go ahead and put wood up in here, just so that we don't have bats. We can take these pieces away and fill this in so that we don't have bats. Right here and right here. And down, come down here and fill this in. Just because we put that in, so we need to have that part. And the ceiling is actually going to come all the way down to here. Yay! And Leia has just successfully improved a recipe for jungle stairs so she doesn't have to use as many plank, which is good because we have a lot of jungle buildings that we are working on. So right here, we definitely need this to be flat, but we could put some of these in this section right here, and then I think we're good. For a jungle door too, she is just going at it. Look at her successfully improving their recipe for a jungle door so that she doesn't use as much plank. That's excellent. That is just excellent. So here, let's put these, no, let's put these right here. Like this, and then we'll add these pieces right here. Whoops. 1, 2. Vincentius was woken up by the fact that it was snowing, And so he was up, but this is actually his nighttime, and he wasn't really supposed to be up. So let's take these down, all of these in here, and then it will be, oh, so Zaf, it's an hour. I have a whole hour to make that trip. So as soon as I get done with this, we're going to go back and get the boat. And if they haven't delivered it yet, I'll go to Leia and get it from her, directly from her. So we're just going to put this log in here to hold up this area. What kind of log is this? This should be birch log that we're putting in right here, and then we'll put in a second layer of log that comes right down right to the window, and we'll do it. I have some alarms that I have that I don't want to miss. That's one of that alarm happens to be one of the ones that I can't miss. And so, but I did what I was supposed to do earlier with that alarm. And so we're good. Here's a problem, Houston. What are we going to do about this curtain? Shoot. That curtain's going to keep us from putting a piece right there. We're going to have to bring the window down. So this is a curtain right here. Let's take this away. And let's put this up. I don't think we're going to be able to have the window be there like that. So what are we going to put here instead? See, because it's half right here. Maybe we won't have a window. Maybe it'll just be like this. Or we can put this gating in. Take this away and put the gating right there to make a little bit of a blind for that window. I think I like that. All right, and there we go. So we have repaired the fact that the pool from the hospital comes down in this area, and so we've made this bedroom cozier. We've made it cozy by lowering the ceiling. The other bedroom, these are Druid bedrooms, and the other Druid bedroom here has the tall ceiling. This ceiling hasn't been done yet, but we were going to have it come all the way up. Oh no, it has. The same thing happened here. Look, I thought we had a ceiling in here. See this? Hold on. Let me turn on the light in this room. See this right here? So what happened to that? See, it's gone. So that is the hospital, I believe. Making a difference there. This is a beautiful room here. It has this gorgeous little waterfall we preserved, and we made it prettier. There was water in this area, and so we did that. I don't want to work on this right now. I promised Zaf a trip, and let's go get the balloon. Let's go get, not the balloon, the boat, and let's take a boat trip. So let's come this way. Let's see if it got delivered before sunset. And if it did, we can take a night trip. Everyone's going home now. There's Simeon. Simeon's headed to his house. And he lives right here. See, he's going upstairs right there. There he is. He has an elevator to his house. Is it here yet? It didn't get delivered. We need another courier. We do. It did not get delivered yet. So we're going to go down to Leia's place and we're going to get it. It just means that they didn't get to it yet, to the delivery. But Leia did make it. It's not showing that it needs making. I think it's showing that it's made and waiting for delivery. And there it is. Dun, 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 dun. Excellent. So we definitely need a light. Let's come here and let's put this back up here. We can put this here. We might need a backpack, a sleeping bag. And we have our backpack with us. And all of these things, we can just leave it. We should need a lamp. And we're going to take our boat now and go down the river. This is going to be so fun. So we can come here, go upstairs here. Let's cross the field right here. We're just going to cross over the pasture. The other day we put in water. I don't know why we hadn't put water in here, but we did make a pool for all the animals to be able to drink. And this is it right here. And then we're headed over to this side of the city, this side of the retreat, until we can look over the edge and see down into the valley there. Down in the valley. And there it is right there. So this is the waterfront that we'd be talking about, this waterfront right here. So if we were going to have something so that they could climb up, they could walk up or take an elevator up, it would be on the side of this hill. But for now, let's see. Everyone's asleep. Good. Let's see what happens if we take a balloon. I mean a boat. Sorry. Let's take a boat. So it's nighttime. Can we hold this in our hand and row the boat? Row, row, row your boat. Oh, I don't like that. Let's wait for daytime and we'll leave. But it's nice having a dark. Do you think you'll like it, having a dark row? Look at how dark it is. Let me see if I remember how to row a boat. Okay, I'm turning. Oh, this is wild. Look how dark it is. Wow. Should I do it in the daytime? This is a little shallow here, but a boat can still get... Oh! What just happened there? Did the boat break? All right, I'm going to get out. Did I just break the boat? No, there it is. I got out of it. See, I'm bad about boats. I am. I'm bad about boats. Let's go to the daytime. We'll take the trip in the daytime. Everyone will like it better if we do that, right? I think so. So we're sleeping out under... Wow, look at this. This is riverfront right here. I believe these are Zelkovas in the Forgotten Forest, and our boat is sitting right out in the water. We can leave these two things right here, and let's get back inside our boat. Look, we found clay even. So we're going to swim to it, and we're back inside. All right. Do I remember how to do a boat? I think I do. We're headed down the river. This is headed away from the city. And we can turn around just for a second in the boat. See, there's the city right there. You can see the firefighter balloon. That's an lookout balloon. Lookout balloon. No, oh, I'm sorry. You know, the trip's going to take us a while. We'll do it at night. We will. We'll still have some time to do it during the nighttime. I'm sorry about that. I missed that. But this is the way it looks in the daytime, and we'll come back and do it before the sun comes up. I know. Well, do you want me to wait? Do you want me to go back and do something in the city, and then we'll come back and do it at night? Let's see. I think night's going to come while we're doing this. Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, let's do this. So I'm going to turn around and go back. It's okay now. Don't worry. All right. I'm sorry I didn't see it. Signumi. Is that correct word? Continue? Okay. So we're going to continue. See, there's our boat. And wow, look at this adventure. So this is the way the people would be going. They'd be taking this way to get to the entrance on the ocean front, on the ocean beach, the entrance to Arnaaluk. Oh, look at that. There's a cave. Ooh. Let's look. Oh, it's not that deep though. Oh yeah, it is. See, you can see it more on this side right there. Cool. This is gorgeous. And look at the trees all above us on this area here. Let's continue on the boat. Oh, look at the mountains coming up. Whoa. Those look like our trees, don't they? But they're not. Oh, yes, they are. Am I going backwards? Do I need a map? Did I get turned around? Look, that's us right there. I did get turned around, didn't I? Hold on. Let me look. Let's see where I am. Oh, yeah, I did get turned around. We need to go. Oh, we can. Wait. Is there two ways? Is there a shorter way? Yes, there is. We can go the way I'm going, and it's shorter to get around. Instead of, I was headed around this whole rim here. But if we go this way, we're going back to the where the boat goes. So let's come here. Let's go this way. Coming back. So this is where we got on. Like right about here is where we got on. Right here. But now we're going not this way, we're going this way. I think when we went the other way, but let me see. It might be that I took the circle when I was supposed to go. That's what I did. See, I took the circle that way, but I was supposed to go this way. Let's look at the map. Yeah, and see, I'm supposed to take this little narrow area right here and go through. So let's take this right to here. Look at this country. It's gorgeous. And now we are definitely on our way. So we can look back and see smoke from Pitti Hamaalaluk back that way. But we're going this way. Let's look at the map again. And sure enough, we're going the right way. I hope that's not a dam there. See that right there? That looks like a dam. That's going to keep us from going the whole... Wait. Oh, we can't go this way. How do we keep getting lost here? I was going the right way the first time. No, I went around this the first time. And now I'm going up this and I don't have to. There's a house there and I believe that is a dam. So we are going to turn back. Am I going to have a map? I am. I might have to have a map up. I don't like having the map up, but I am going to have one. Signumi. Yeah. Signumi, Zaf. Let's come here. Let's put the map up. Uh-oh, there's a chuck loading. So we need to go back again. We took a wrong turn again. So there's the city, and we're going to, oops, I'm bad at boats. What? I'm a mermaid. So let's come this way, and let's go here. We were supposed to go this way. So let's come around this sandbar here and come down the river here. And I see why we couldn't see it, because it's very narrow in this area right here. So let's turn. And as a matter of fact, wow, look how narrow this is. We might have to widen this in order to make it possible for them to come through easily. You see where I am right now? Look how narrow that is. We can't get through. Let's look on the map and see if we're going the right way. We are going the right way. Look at this. We are definitely going the right way. Coming all the way down here, and we're going to end up coming all the way around. Now here's the problem, that this is still ice. But we can take it to here and then walk the river and get to the entrance. Let's do that. So this is very narrow right here. And let's come back here. Let's get out for a second. We're going to take a trusty shovel. I have a shovel right here. My backpack. We might need an axe and we might need a pickaxe, so we'll bring them down. And let's come here and let's take this area. And let's dig out a canal right here. Wonky. And then if we widen it to here, and this will at least make a canal area for us to use. Let's bring that part back a little bit. It's pretty narrow right in here, so we'll bring this part back also, and there we have it. Okay. Hold on. Mr. Villager? Mr. Villager, I think, wasn't feeling well either, but I think he had to go to dinner and things like that. He should be back just before the end, is what usually happens. Around this time, he has responsibilities, and so then he's usually back just about the time that I'm ready to get off. So here we are. It's nighttime, and we are streaming. We are coming down the river. Now, it would be nice if I could hold a light and do it, but I can't. So, or put a light on the boat, but I can't do that either. So, he went to plug in his phone, that's true, but this actually is a time, Zaf, when he has a tendency to disappear because he has things to do. Let's look at the map and see if we're still going in the right direction. We are, and we need to stay. See this right here? We need to stay to follow the right-hand side so that we don't go off into some way. So we're going this way, following the right, and let us, in the dark it's hard to see. Let's go to here. Let's go to here. Oh, here. Oh, there we are. Okay, so we're holding the lamp now, and we can come here. We can see a little bit, but we're staying to the right. We need to stay next to the right. This would be quite a trip if there were mobs. If we didn't have a treaty with the mobs, this would definitely be a trip. And let's look at the map for a second and see where I am. Okay, there's a little lagoony kind of thing along there, so we don't want to get stuck in that. So we're going to stay kind of in the middle here and see if we can go through. I can't see well enough, I don't think, Mr. Villager, to make the trip. Let's come this way and make sure that we're not taking the wrong way. We need to come out. All right, so now let's see. I think we just went into one of the lagoons. We sure did. Perfectly. We perfectly went into one of the lagoons. We were supposed to stay to the right. So let's come all the way back, right here. And let's turn here and go this way. This is the way we're supposed to be going. Oh, and sure enough, look. See that light there? That light was when we thought we were going to make a path. But the path is just it would take years to make the path. And if we can do this water run, let's stay on the right. If we can do this water run, look how pretty this is. This would actually save us from having years and years. Uh-oh. I'm at a thing again. Let's see where I am. So this is a actual walkway right here. Let's come up to the shoreline. Unless we went under. We probably could go under. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Let's go to sleep here for a minute, Zaf, because I want to see what this looks like. We have to go up to land. And so I want to see if we should go under here. Because look at this. See this right here? We're underwater. We're underneath. But since we are, look at this gorgeous little room here. I'm going to sleep under, I'm going to sleep in the water tonight. Yay! Cade finished one of his builds, and it is morning now. And let's put away our sleeping bag, and let's get back in. Let's back out. I don't think we can back out. Let's get back into the boat. Let's turn around. There's the daytime right there. Oops, we're not facing right. Turn this way to the right. And so see where this is right here? This is land to cross over. Unless we took like an underwater way. Can we take an underwater? Wouldn't that be interesting? Let's see something for a minute. Let's look at the map for a second and see where we are. Yeah, see, we're underwater. We're under this mountain right here. Now this is high enough for us to be here, all the way to here. Let's continue for a second. can see the map there, but I can't see where we're going. Let's leave the boat for a second. And let's come out and let's see what we're talking about. So we're talking about this right here. This entire piece right here. And this is what happens every time we try and do this, is there's something like this that exists. And so I ask you, Zaf, what should we do? Should we try and dig underneath this, or should we go over the top? This would be going over the top right here. Carry the boat and go over the top. Although I really love the fact that this part is here. See how it is? See how this is here? Do we want to take the opportunity and make a canal? Because a canal would connect us. Oh, now that might be interesting, huh? Making a canal here. I'd like it to be underwater. I would like that. This is where we thought we were going to do the land, and from here, this was one of the markers. See, there's the city right there. So all we did was just come all the way around this hill, and we're right to this spot right here. But a canal underneath. There's something about that I just love the idea of. Dig a path over it. I just love the idea of a canal. Let's bring this down. This building tool down. Let's come to here. Now we might not be able to do it because we're outside of the city, but because I am magical, I might still be able to do it. Let's see. Let's look at cavern style. Now, there are canals, but they would take away the top, I believe. I want to look at the canals first. OG, original Minecolonies. In their decorations for ships, I think there are not canals there, so it must be an infrastructure. Roads. Nope, that's not it. So where could they be? Decorations, ships, miscellaneous. So they weren't. Were they steampunk? Huh. Let's look and see if they were steampunk canals. And let's come here and let's look at decorations, ships. Nope. Miscellaneous. Nope. Infrastructure, fields and mine shafts. Nope. Walls. Nope. All right, I've lost them. Remember I made canals in the other, so we'll make them from cavern. Nope, not that way. Not that way, this way, cavern style. Where were those canals? Ancient Athens is new enough. Maybe they were a part of ancient Athens. The harbor. Structures. Cranes warehouse. Ships seawall. And shoals and no. Infrastructure, roads, bridges, aqueducts. What does an aqueduct look like? Nope. Okay, so switch back. Okay. I don't know who they belong to. I don't know. They're going to get ready. They're going to make a Christmas tree again. Minecolonies is. Right now they're having, if you're going to watch Minecolonies on Twitch, on the weekends they are still having war games in their server, and you can watch the different cities that people have made, city-states that people have made on their server, their patrons have made on their server, come under attack, and see how successful they are in overcoming the attack, which is exciting. It is exciting. Who did the canals up? Shh. And there's the heater. You think Caledonia? Let's try Caledonia and see. Thaler, it would seem like something that Thaler would do, wouldn't it? Decorations, utility, arches, plaza, decorative, supplies. Let's look at structures, shafts, roads, alleys, avenues. It actually said canals, and I thought for sure that it was oh, the other one is, what's the other one? Frontier? No, not Frontier. There's another one. Let me look for a second. There's OG, the original, and then there is Colonial. What if it's Colonial? Let's look here. Infrastructure. Yes! Yes, thank you. Thank you, Zaf. You were absolutely right. Colonial. And these are canals. And let's look at a deep canal. And let's look at a shoal. We might have to go above and just see what they look like for a second and see if they're going to work for what we want. So let's X. Let's come down and let's look at them again. Thank you. So, a solid straight canal looks like that. So that would be underwater. This one's really wide. Let's see. Let's go back to here for a second. Go back. I can't go back. That's interesting. So let's go to decorations again. No, infrastructure, canal. Those are the deep ones. Let's look at a solid straight from the shoal. Ah, these are shorter. See, these are shorter. And we have a lock. Those are locks we don't need. A stone one would look like that. And look how we can put them in. We can actually make them be... So this is where we're at. We're right here. And we're talking about going underneath right here. So if we had this, see right where we are, we can come all the way to here and we're still above. So this is where the first one would need to be. X. And let's X, and let's come back, and let's go to infrastructure, canal, shoal, and let's do a solid straight, a stone straight. And this is it right here. Let's see how we fit this in. Ah, there it is, so we can see where it is. Let's turn it, let's bring it this way. And it needs to be at this level right here, this level. So if we put it in, I don't think it's going to take away the above, but let's look and see right here if we can see it. Sure enough, it is. How far do we have to go, and is it worth it? Oh wait, we're going the wrong way. So let's go to sleep so I can see which way we're supposed to be going. Let's look at the map for a minute. So I'm right here, but I'm facing the wrong way. But that's definitely where I want it. So it's right here. But I actually want it to be going yeah, this is the way it's supposed to be going, right to this water. This is water right here. And we're trying to get to this water from over here. I think I want to do this. So the first one that we're going to do, the first transport is away. I wish there was a way to, let's just try one piece. Let's turn it this way. And let's construct it. And there it is. So there's the first, there's a construction of the waterway. This is what it looks like underneath. So we just opened up a whole water walkway through here. And we're going to take this part down right here. So this is going this way. So now, let's see if we can see which way we're going still. Let's come out and let's look. So there is where we're coming from. And we're headed in this direction. And I need to sleep. I can't figure it out. Let's go to sleep for a second because I can't figure it out. And it's daytime. Let's come back. So right here was one of the paths we were talking about. And this heads back to the city. We're going around this way. And we're trying to get through here. Through this part right here. And this is what I wanted to see. All right. Let's come back with the axe and take away that piece. And take away this. So it's at least going to be this high. Let's take the next one and put it this way. It's going to be interesting. So I wish there was a small lock. We don't need locks. So we need a solid straight or a solid corner. And let's see if we can see what the corner looks like. Let's go out for a minute and let's see what the corner looks like. Whether a corner is going to work there. So there's the corner piece we're talking about. Let's raise it up for a second. We might want to do corners. If we do corners, we can do them and go down the center of them. We might. Or maybe we need to do straights. Let's look. What do you suggest? So, straight. Now, let's use these. A stone corner would look like that. So we could come in from this side right here like this and go across like this. I know that other people would just go ahead and just dig, but I enjoy making things work that weren't necessarily supposed to work. a certain way. I like having them work a certain way. So let's bring this next piece down. So this opens up into this little area here. And yeah, it almost looks like we could put a corner in right here. That would open up that front. So let's go to canals, go to shoal, go to the stone corner. Let's bring it down. Oops, I'm bringing it up. Bring it down. Where is it? There it is. Corners. I don't know if that's going to do what I want, is it? Okay, so there's that. No, it's not. It's not. It would have to be here like this. And push it back all the way to here, like that. Oh, that might actually work, doing it like that. See where it is in comparison to this wall, so it would remove this wall piece. Let's try this for a second. Ooh! And there it is, corner. Now, of course, we didn't need these. Oh wait, X. Wait, X. X, because it's showing me those. Although that kind of looks neat, doesn't it? Having that there like that. Like, bring out your dead. Let's put one here, and let's come here. We've got chicken. All right, so far, we're coming through here like this, and the water is here, and then the water is here. Now, is this water too high? It is. It is too high. It's one too high. I didn't realize I was making it too high. Wow. Made it too high, people. I wasn't paying attention to the water length, and I made the water up too high. I was going by the ground, but the water comes up one farther than that. It would be a massive thing to bring this water down to where it's supposed to be. We'd have to sponge this entire area here, or fill it in to make that work. So what I'm actually trying to do is make a diagonal. There's no diagonals except jungle. Jungle's the only one that has a diagonal, and I just had a different idea about doing this that I think I would like to try. See that part there gone? I think I would like to try and do a diagonal road through and do it that way, rather than trying to use the canals. So the water's supposed to be down to here. This is one of these experiments where I go, what do I do? I could sponge the water down to there, sponge, just by lining the whole thing with water, with sponges, right, to here, and it'll come, it should come, we should get rid of the water all along this line. Let's bring it down all the way down. This one right here. It's an experiment that's gone haywire. That's what I can say. But I had an idea for it while I'm doing it. That will make this kind of really fun. But I have to get the water down to the correct level. Now this looks like it's on purpose, like there's this spongy, like they actually put sponge around it for some reason. Doesn't it look like that? And there we go. So this should bring it down, but it's not. It's not bringing it down. I thought it would, but it's not. Snot. Snot. See, it's still going right back up to where it was. When I take this away, I was hoping it wouldn't, but it is. So I guess we'll have to make a lock, an actual lock. That's the only way we can fix it. We'll have to make a canal lock. That's what locks do. They change the water level. And we would have to make a lock right here for the water to go down to this level where we can still be here, but the lock would be right here where the water goes up on the other side of the lock. So right here the water is down, and it's down too far right in this part right here. Bucket. B-Y-U-C-K. Let's get a clean. We don't need these right on this right now. Let's put these two up. Put this here. Let's get the bucket. I haven't had an adventure like this in a while, have I, Zaf? You're tired now? I'm sure you are. But I haven't had an adventure like this in quite some time. Can you not get up? Because I brought the water level down and it worked, kind of. Yeah. All right. Zaf, I know what time of night it is where you are. And thank you for being here. I only have about 10 more minutes. This is going to be one of these projects that I'm out of the water, so that's why it's dark. That on Thursday, when I come back, we will continue working on this. Thursday on Twitch and Thursday to see this canal. I like the feel of it so far, and I just need to figure out how to undo what I have done here, because now there's not enough water here. See, it goes down too far right here. So this has to come at least back up to here, because this is water level right here. And so we can take the water to here. And you know something? I've forgotten about something. And that's what we'll do with the last 10 minutes. I'm going to use a special tool. We're going to get a tool that works wonders. And we're going to get a scan tool. Let's take this scan tool here. And let's stay in the water so that I have siren sight. Let's take this and let's go from, let's see where the water is supposed to be. It's supposed to be at 61. 61 right here. So we can come here. Let's make that there, and let's come over to here and let's put this one right here. Okay, and then let's raise ourselves up. Let's look and let's see what the resources are. Air, water. So let's remove the water. See where we're removing it? See the line there? We're removing the water in this location. So let's come here and let's remove it with this. Just remove it. So now we removed the water in this location here and brought it down to this level right here. Oh, I'm not in the water. Let me get back in the water. That's too low, but it's easier to fix from that point. Let's X. Let's take this part right here and let's go 60 up. I'm out of the water. So this is 61 right here where the water is in this hallway, in this area here. Water is at 63. So this is 60, 62 right here, and I did it a little bit too low. So we'll just come back and do it after we get this part away. So let's come to here. Let's bring this to 62. We're at 63. So let's come to here. It should be in the water. Let's do one there. Let's come over here and do one. Ah, I missed it. Hold on, it made it go away. Hold on. Let's bring it back. Scan tool. I'm going to have to do it a second time. Right here. Let's come here. And right here. Let's do that position. And let's come to here and do this position. Okay, and then let's look up in the air, and that shows us the part that we're talking about right here. So let's take this part and let's take the water out. Replace. No, not replace. X. Let's go to water and remove. Let's make sure we're removing the water and not the stone. So let's come down here and remove. Okay, so that brought the water all the way down to here. And there we have it. So now we can make this go away. And now the water is here. So let's come to here and look. So this is below the water line now. So we can take this whole section from here. Right here, let's do this one right here. And right over here, let's stay in the water, right to here, and let's do this one right here. This one right here. So do I have a thing? Yes, I do. So see this whole area here? So let's show the resources, and where it's air, let's put water in here. So we're going to replace water. Water, select, and select. Okay, so now the water's come up, and let us save it. Just for now, we'll just save it here. And that brought the water up to the correct mark. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we have one more section right here we can do the same thing with. So let's come to here on this side and to here on this side right there, and let's see what it says in the air. And that gives us this little section right here. It's not wide enough, but I needed to go back farther. So let's make those numbers again. So let's take a number from here, right here, and then let's take the other number from right here. Now let's mark it. Let's look up and see what it says. And that gives us the correct one that we needed. And let's come up and let's add water. So where there's air, we're going to replace it with water. Select and select, and there it is. So there's the water part to that, and then we can make that go away. Let's rescue. Let's do a little bit of a rescue here. I'm going to get a lead. I have one. And now we don't need this right now. So I'm going to put that there. Let's get this little creature here. And let's come over to here. And let's see if I can get her to come up. Did she get disconnected? Let me see. Come on. Come on. You're not going to come? This is what we're looking at right here. Come on. Come on, because the next thing that I do is going to make her go away. So I'm going to try and get her to make a decision to get out of the water. There we go. And go back up the hill. There we go. All right. Okie dokie. She's running. Good. You're gonna have to go all the way up. All right, so we straightened out the things that we messed up. The water is at the correct level. Let's get in the boat and prove it that the water is at the correct level. Let's take these away right in this spot right here. Take some of this away, and let's row your boat gently down the stream. Because this is a catty corner, and this is what we were talking about. Do we want to make this catty corner stronger, bigger? And I think I do. So what I'm going to do is I need the boat to be there so that I can know where I started from. So let's take the boat and put it back in the water right here so that we know that this is the entrance right here. And let's go to jungle. Jungle's the only one with catty corners. And so that's why we're using it. So let's switch to monster to mermaid. Now I'm going to use my diagonals instead of actual jungle. Although if I do jungle, I can do jungle level 3, and they'll have not only diagonals, but they'll actually have, see, there's a long diagonal walk. Level 4, see, is stone. That's a diagonal walk there. So then I have to get it to face the correct way. So right now let's raise it up for a second so we can see it. Here's the problem. This is why I'm going to have to use mine. See how big this is? So I'm going to use mine so that it doesn't take, although it's not taking it away. Look. Oh, that's nice. It's not taking it away. So now all I have to do is make sure it's facing the right way, which is this way, right here. And now let's bring it down underwater. And this is the walkway right here. It goes here like this. And this is what we were talking about. So I don't want it to go any lower than this part right here. So it should be right here with us being above the water right here, coming right out like this and going right to here. Let's look at it. And let's construct it. And there we are, and then let's X. And now it changed the water, but that's okay. It's so much easier to do it like this. Because then we're going to take this fence part here away. Take the decoration away. It doesn't have to be perfect because this is underwater, this part right here. And it should come up to the regular watermark once these are removed. And there we go. And so now we have this coming through, but it didn't come up correctly to the watermark. So let's take the bucket and just fill in these corners for a minute just to get it to come back to where it's supposed to be. I know it seems like, well, why didn't you just dig it out then? But in a way, it really is weird how it does make this part easier. To me, it's easier this way. I know, it's very strange that I think that, but I do. And except for this. See this dip? Ah, how sad. We still have a dip area here. And there isn't going to be any way for me to do anything about this. Is it seaweed I think you can put in? And it will do something, I think. Let's do seaweed. Kelp. I always call kelp seaweed. Let's take this. What don't we need right now? Let's put this back here for right now. And let's plant seaweed here, 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 wait, here, here. That one's going up properly. Let's plant seaweed here. And here, I can't plant it there. There we go. This works. And there we are. Okay. I know it's very silly. I know it's silly. I could have just dug it out. But I like the adventure of doing this stuff. I do. I like the adventure of it. All right. So now we have this that looks like somebody was going to, like this was something that was dug out specifically. But this time, we're right here and we're headed for the water, and I got to see where the water is. Did we go the wrong way? Where's the water? So we're here, and we're going this way. Ah, see, this is what happens, and this is why I have this here. Why I wanted this to be here, so that we could see which way we're going. We're going this way. So when I come through here, we'll see the diagonal continue, And we will need the diagonal to continue to reach this area over here. So let's go in and let's put a diagonal in. I think the diagonals are going to work the best. Because I don't have as much of this that I have to do. What are you doing here? Can I put the lead away? Why am I even bothering, right? Because come on. Come on. I didn't take her far enough away. Can I fly? If I can fly, she can fly. So we're going to bring her up here and put her in one of the trees. There. So she's in a tree, and we'll let her out. There we go. And she came out of here. This is where we are at. Look how close we are. And we just have to go across here. I just have to make sure I'm going the right way because it just gets... See, whenever I do this, it's like, it's not there. No, because it's here. So something about the way this is makes me want to go a weird way. So let's go inside for a second. So the way we want to go is this way. We want to go this way. And this is why we're going to use the diagonals. Jungle, infrastructure, roads, diagonal walk. Level 4, which will take it this way. And see, you can see it going off in this direction. Let's raise it up and let's see it from the surface for a second. And that will help us. Because see where it says it is in comparison to where we're headed? Have to go to sleep. I can't see it. Let's put the boat here. Let's bring this down. And let's sleep right here. You can only sleep during thunderstorms. It's not nighttime yet? Nope. About 10 minutes to nighttime. I should be eating something. This would be a place where people would eat. Build a fire. Camp out and make themselves comfortable for the night. Okay, so I just reloaded again. Reloaded shaders. So see where we are? So this is the water continuing down this way. And this is going back the way we came. Is it? Look at this. Wow, this is the temporal storm causing this right here. And where are we? We're on the other side. We're over here. We're still here. Let's raise this up. So see where it has it? It's the wrong way. So let's move it over here. Move it here. Turn it around. Nope, this is the way we want it to go. But we need it to be way over. Way over here. Let's bring it back this way. And let's see how I can do it. I have fun doing this. Let's come down. Let's see if I can see the piece. There it is, right there. So it's saying we need to go this way. We need to go this way. And we actually do. See it right there? That's it, going to here. Or should we just do a straight? But there is no straight. That's not straight. Would you do a straight? Would you do a straight right here where we are? See where this is? It's going to be a diagonal that's going to be right here. And there it is. And it's going to go off in this direction. This is perfect, actually. Let's come here like this. Let's come down. Let's push it back. See this part right here? I'm going to push it back in this corner. At this level right here. So all this should disappear right in this spot here. Are we ready? Level 4, constructed. And that's putting it there, but it's not tall enough now, is it? It doesn't give us the top part that we need. Yeah, I see that. But we would at least know what we're doing if we dug this out. We could dig this out to here. Let's X. Dig this part out here. I can see, so that means there must be some water in here. And we can dig it to... water level's here, so we have to dig it at least 2 up from there. So it's right at the water level, so we need to come up to right here. So now we have, to me, it's like we have a some kind of direction, some kind of pattern for the way we're going to do this. Doing it this way. I can see which way I'm going. And another person would probably say, well, all you have to do is just make it on land, you know, like construct it, and then build it underneath. Yeah, both of those work. Don't they take the same amount of time? Probably. So we need 2 up from here. 1, 2. So let's just make sure that this is coming up enough. The water's there, so we're not going to be able to have this be here. Let's move this to here, and let's begin to take away the stone all the way up to here. Now I have to take it away this way, otherwise we're doing the same thing. We're just going to have a square, and I'm trying to have a diagonal. I want it to look like this. And in order to do that, I have to have it come like this all the way to the end of this part right here. Let's bring it up 2 more. And that is above the water line. Right here. The water is going to come to there. This isn't high enough. What an odd adventure, huh? It is. It's an odd adventure we're having. Okay, take this down. Take this down. And if there's nothing there underneath it, this all comes down and out of the way. See that? And this can come out of the way here. There's nothing underneath it right there. Or here. And there it is. So then we come through this part right here. So now, let's fill in water where there's air here. And that's what we'll use the scan tool for. This is a build tool. Let's put this up here. Let's take the scan tool and let's come right to here. That's one side, and go right over to here. Ah, it is second position, sorry. So let's do that first position, and then let's come here and do second position. Okay, now let's look at it. Show the resources, and there's air. Let's replace the air with water. Select and do. And that brings the water up to this line right here. And that's perfect. Right here we can use the bucket and fill in the rest of that if we need to. Where's the water bucket? Bring this down. So see right here we have a little place here that we missed, but the rest of it is good. And sure enough, I don't need this one. So I'm just going to take that away. I do still want a torch, a lantern there. I could have a lantern right here, but I don't need this to stick out right here. So I'll take this away and put the lantern in this corner right here. Let's put a lantern over here, lantern in this corner, and the lantern there I'm fine with. The copper in the ceiling. So for right here where we are, if we want, because this is just barely above our heads, if we want, we could take this part out, but I kind of like it. Let's get a pickaxe. I kind of like it being here. We can pull it back, and that'll make it look like this. And this is going to come out, this part, because there's no stone to hold this in place. So this whole section right here is gone. And there we are. So we're still coming through. And we can still come through here. We can still come here. This is low, but it's still possible to do. And now let's see how close we are to the other side. Take me through to the other side. There's some song like that. I think it's a Doors song. But it's not take me, it's come on through to the other side, something like that. Let's come up here to this beautiful location right here, and let's go to sleep. What time? Holy crap! Oh, I am so far behind. Oh my gosh. I was supposed to be done a long time ago. I am so sorry, everyone. It is over the 3-hour mark. I just got so involved in doing this. We'll just have to camp here. We'll have to camp here. No. And we will come back to this rugged place that we're at. Oh my goodness. Yes, I did. I said that. Well, it's better than some other words. I can be pretty New York. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this. We're building a canal. Oh, I can see one side. Can I see the other? I can almost see the other side. And you can see the retreat over there. And this is quite fascinating. So yes, so we've been listening to Drone Hands music. Thank you very much, Drone Hands, for your wonderful music. Drone Hands is on YouTube and on Twitch, and you can find his channel in my about. And thank you to Minecolonies team always for their devotion to their game, to their mod, and the other mods that I use. I use a ton of furniture mods and things. So thank you to everybody. Here we go. We've been listening to Drone Hands. We're going to listen to Vincentius Primus right now. Thank you all for being in chat. Zaf, Mr. Zaf, Afgaristo, Mr. Villager, Obrigado. And here we go. Bye for now, everyone. Bye for now.